I don't want to stare at the loading screen, please. Thank you.
Well, here we are, game one of our grand finals. Green team for this game will be Rain in the northern spawn, and they're going to be running Vermont, Burgoyne, Moscow, Minotaur, Gearing, Kleber, Gdansk. That's yike.
And on the south spawn, we have 3x running Kremlin Conqueror, Moskva, Double Minotaur, Double Harugumo, Daring, and Gdansk.
The French have arrived.
Oh dear, it's the Kremlin Conk. That's a battleship lineup on this map.
Well, I'm much more concerned about the destroyers.
Yeah, that's quite the blob Rain has there.
Right, I might. Sorry, mate. I've got a blocked nose. It's annoying me. One sec. Water. Go talk.
Oh, hello. Are you still here?
No. Alright, anyway. Taking a look at some builds. Let's have a look. Are either clubs leg mod? Yes. Bison's running a leg mod club. So he's going to be the front line. Then we're going to have firepower of the club behind that. We're also going to have a follow-up with Gdansk, I believe. No, Gdansk going the other way. Where's Gdansk?
Gdansk is going towards sea.
Got radar on the Minotaur for Lulu. Dastet with his heavy AP special. Amazing with the radar Minotaur as well. He's going to be smoke botted probably by the Gdansk. Or the Gearing, sorry. And then we got Moscow as well with a legendary module. Anything special happening with 3x's builds? Probably not, right?
I didn't really see anything special.
DCP mod slot 1 on the Kremlin?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Give it an extra bit of duration. It's not a lot, but hey.
Yeah, I suppose your turrets aren't exactly gonna explode.
Your guns are incredibly tanky, forward-facing anyways. So, yeah, I can totally see that. Well.
Initial deployments over at the A-Cap, Rain are sending Kleber. They also got Burgoyne and I can't see what that ship name is. Minotaur with that. We got Vermont going to be hovering between BC, literally nothing manning B, and then Gdansk, Gearing, Moscow, Minotaur all heading over to C.
Well, and for 3x, we have a pretty heavy C flank as well, with Daring, Minotaur, Harugumo, Kremlin going towards that. Moskva going for the standard Moskva position on the B side, with the Gdansk on the other side. Conqueror is sitting on the 5-line standard position for now, and only Harugumo Minotaur going towards A in a kiting stance.
A-Cap picked up by double Kleber, as expected.
Early cap going.
They know at least one Kleb's there. Well, actually, no, they're both there because they saw the point tick, right? So yeah, they know both Kleb's are there. Which means they probably think the Gdansk is there too. So they're currently going to be really cautious with their Harugumo Minotaur right now.
I mean, they can always just drop the smoke and be fine with this.
Well, you say that, but if they think the Gdansk is there... Kinnymod's about to find 2 Klebers.
He is. Yes, smoke comes out immediately, so does the radar. Minotaur goes dark literally instantly. Well, now the question is how much damage can I do? He does take a sit. From
yeah,
the
that was a
Burgoyne.
salvo. And then both Klebs are just going to say no and leave.
Yep.
Decent
they did
trade.
find... Yeah, good opening. They do need to dodge these stops. Does Antaro know how to border serve? Oh,
ouch.
He does not. He does take it.
That's no longer a decent trade.
That is now a pretty bad trade, actually. Because Kleber HP does not come back.
Yeah, but he's saturated now. Where'd he take that
What
anyway?
happened to Sriver on the sea cap in the meantime? He's being waited and he's suffering.
He ran into a Gdansk in a Minotaur.
Yep, he got double weighted. He might actually do it on here. Like, he's still spotted for another 30 seconds. He can't get out of radar range. He's trying his best to wiggle around, but no, he's done.
Yeah, he got Moskva raided first, then the follow-up from the Minotaur, I guess, and just got annihilated.
Yeah, Wayne just doesn't have anything on B, and 3x realizing that probably too late here. Good opening for Wayne here. They do give up B for this.
Vile's getting pretty low in his Harrow as well.
I bled like 14k HP. It's not super low yet, but it definitely hurts.
So now Rain have pretty solid control of 2 caps. How do you repush? Well, right, where do you rotate your Gdansk over to? Because you need to.
I'm not sure actually. I would say probably towards A. Because Wayne doesn't actually have a smoke blob on A, so you can probably counter push there the easiest.
Yeah, it's open water miner, isn't it? Bold choice.
Minotaur Raider coming out from 3x on the 9 line, not really actually catching anything. But so far, Wayne hesitant to actually take C. Another important note is that the 3x Moskva on the 16 actually relocated to the other side of the island here to provide better support towards C.
And the Kremlin of Snackman is going for a walk.
Yep. Minotaur on the 10 line is spotted again. That's by the pushing up gearing, and there's no radar available, so he's just gonna have to dodge. Vile does have a smoke if he decides to go up to his Minotaur friend and use it. And there's also some angry chops coming for him. He does see them now, and is just going for that gap. And he is fine, okay.
Snackman was spotted. Moskva Raider comes out, will respot Snackman and analyze Moskva, so they know he's rotated. They won't find anything else though.
There's a really angry Kleber on the 6 line though.
Yeah, I'm looking at Bison as well.
This is a really fragile situation. The Gdansk did actually rotate towards A, by the way. So this counter push is happening.
So Vermont's gonna... They're doing the thing again. They're gonna make it so Snackman shoots the Vermont. And that's when Bison's gonna go.
Much. There's also Moskva getting ready to come through the gap on the seaside. I don't like this Gremlin position at all. Like, what's the plan here? The bear spotted. Does actually take 0 damage from that side, but that's really bad. And the rush is happening now. Moskva Raider comes out. Spots kind of everything.
Oh!
But the Moskva's also...
Snackman just got Vermonted.
I am shocked that it actually did that much.
Yep. Drops the torps from that side. Uses the Vermont as a blade of... Oh, no, he doesn't actually. And
This
these
is a dead
torps...
Gremlin.
1, 2, 3.
And now there's a very exposed Moskva as well, so he's gonna be next.
Where's that happening over at A? Lulu is very caught.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
He got caught.
He is suffering hard. I think he tried to like, yeah, he tried to Raider here, and he's Raidering the Haragumo, but like at the expense of all of his HP. He's still spotted. Haragumo actually left the smoke here in an attempt to keep him spotted, and he is actually just hard spotting him. No heal for another 40 seconds. So he's likely just going down here. There we go.
Then Taro should be next. Well, actually, he can just run away. Conqueror Salvo is going for him, but you should be able to dodge that.
He's gonna be able to run away, but he's gonna be out of the game basically. He's so low.
Yeah, Anlai is being encroached upon by a very angry Vermont.
Oh, 3x Gdansk actually ends up eating a top there.
Oh no.
It's not on to 6k HP as well. Malimu decides to stay there. I don't know why. That is not something where you want to stay. And there's a Kong shooting you now. Minotaur's farming you. And there's definitely tops coming for you. Kleber actually gets spotted again.
Yeah, he's just
by
top.
the Haragumo here.
Oh, I meant the other Kleber.
He might have overstayed. He does go dark, but there's still shells coming for him. And he actually dies. Yeah, that was just overstaying his welcome. In the background, 3x's Moskva, however, goes down on the 7-9. That was just the free kill we were talking about. But look at this going. I don't know why he didn't go away for earlier.
Because he wants to try and kill the Minotaur?
How is he gonna do
I
that?
don't
like,
know.
Unless he gets... Like, he's just getting farmed by 3 ships, plus the Kong salvo that's coming in. He's just dying as well. There it goes. Does he get anything on the Minotaur here with this last turret?
A bit,
Not
but
really.
nothing worth writing home about. So currently, looking pretty good for 3x in this game.
I don't think B is gonna hold for long.
Oh, Rain have taken that immediately.
And ship-wise, it's equal. HP-wise, it's looking better for Wayne by quite a bit. And points-wise, they're also ahead by like 100 points, so... 3x is definitely under pressure here. So maybe Wayne finally breaks their curse here.
Well, finally going to be able to take a map off 3x. Gdansk radar comes out just as a zoning radar to check if anyone's contesting B, and Bison takes it, happy with that.
I think Leos.
Haru and Minotaur can't really do anything into the opposing Moskva gearing Minotaur. So they're just rotating off to try and find a way to farm out Dastat, or maybe look for the Colbert of Bison.
They have 2 minutes to do something here. 2 minutes is not a lot, especially since all of 3x's ships are actually really far away from the B cap.
And the issue is as well, with Solitude eating that torpedo earlier, he can no longer straight up 1v1 Gangs Gdansk. He will just
I think it's the
lose that fight
Haragumo that's
instantly.
gonna run into the Gdansk here. And I'm not favoring the Haragumo there.
Initial trade will go Gdansk's way. Haragumo might have the extended trade. Well, depends on how much he gets from the Ursa radar.
Usually there is no extended trade, that's the problem. Gdansk opens up on the Minotaur actually, and the Minotaur is incredibly low, so you need to be careful. Pops a heal now. So he's gonna be fine. Haragumo now opening up as well. Smoke coming out from the Gdansk in return. So he just goes dark.
Point has himself a nice little farming spot onto Dastat for a month.
Bison is there as well. Haragumo is now forced to smoke, but there's a Gdansk raider coming up. Like, this is gonna be a lot of damage. There's the Raider. And he has to just tank this one, and I'm not sure he can.
It's only 10 seconds. Tanking the torpedoes, however, might not be an optimal move.
Down to 4k HP. There's still blind fire coming. And I'm pretty sure this top is just sitting, right? Oh, no. He barely
Rip Discord audio.
dodges it. For support to just get him, to get the Gdansk out of here.
Kiminoid has a Vermont salvo coming in. That's okay, it's Kinnybod, not Kiminoid.
Doesn't take any damage, but range is winning.
Yep.
It's over.
Apparently it's over, yeah. They couldn't farm out the Vermont fast enough, and I didn't even realize the points had ticked that hard, that fast. So Rain take the first map in the best of 5. Rain break their curse.
Well, we're definitely here for Sept then. Congratulations to Wayne.
Like, a couple of things happen in that game. Number one, very early...
the initial traits for 3x were just horrendous.
Yeah.
They just lost the daring immediately.
The Kremlin just existed.
I don't know why the Kremlin went there, if I'm being honest. That was just such a weird move. You went there without any support as well. Like, there was a Moskva behind him. How is a Moskva gonna protect him from anything? I also think he over-angled quite a bit because he took a massive fucking chunk from the Vermont initially. So really, really weird. Well, but with that, Wayne capitalizes on those mistakes and just takes map 1.
Well, some things happened.
There were definitely some things that happened, yes.
Alright, what is our next... Oh god, it's Loop. Oh dear.
Ooh.
Well, go watch your video.
Along the Portuguese coast lies a crossing of sea lanes critical to the survival of opposing fleets. Surrounded by towers of crimson sedimentary rock and the expanse of the blue Atlantic, these two fleets will soon engage in trial by combat, where only one team can claim victory. This is Loop. Loop is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 4 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A and B caps are on the left, C is in the center, and D is on the right. In this new configuration, Loop now has 2 capture points on the west side of the map that can be seen as teams' home caps. Teams will now have to weigh whether it is worth deploying more ships west to try and capture the enemy home cap or merely defend and attempt to break through elsewhere. In the center of the map, capture point C has been greatly reduced in size. It'll be far more challenging for destroyers to comfortably capture this point without sufficient support from teammates and nearby radar cruisers. On the eastern side of the map, capture point D was moved further east. Destroyers wishing to capture this point will no longer find the safety of the island in the middle of the cap and face the threat of enemy radar or even enemy hydro from nearby islands. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Loop.
So what's your fun fact, Danny?
One map 3x drop before this grand final was Loop.
So, San Martin's from Rain?
Who knows?
I watched that game. I watched it back They parked some San Martin south of the Two Rocks,
I mean,
and then
they parked 2 Marseilles there and it got
yeah.
rushed by San Martin.
Got rushed by 2 San Martins, I think. I
I
can't
think it was
remember.
a San Martin from the front and the Vermont in the back.
I remember the existence of 2 San Martins, but I might be confusing the brain right now, which is fine. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. So yeah, bans for this game. Daring banned by 3x, Vincent banned by Rain. So Daring being removed from the B cap and San Vincent being removed from, I don't know, pushing somewhere.
I mean, daring ban is actually pretty common on Loop, I feel like. There's a lot of like static positions and conga lines are lethal.
Yeah, that's fair.
3x likes to ban daring on this map.
It's time for the 5 Sevastopol push. Clearly. Time for Gibraltar. Gibraltar Gaming. Plymouth Gaming. Genon Gaming. Yodo Gaming. Kakumbo Gaming. Angel Stone's finally gonna get played as Kakumbo.
Stop. Please stop. People will take you seriously.
Colbert Gaming.
No.
Why?
Maybe. Well, bear maybe, but I
Henning's
don't
looking
know.
at the strat boards. Colbert Sussy Loop. Colbert Ligma Loop.
Accidentally killed the score frame in my scenes. Oops.
How?
I think when I, like, duplicated all the things for the extra scene, I might have just killed it. Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna fix this for the rest of the stream. Unfortunate, so the score is now just there. Actually, no, that is. I found it. I found it. It's back. Everything is good. Professionals, by the way.
That's alright, I haven't been listening to you.
I found my score frame. It was just hidden.
You're an idiot.
Look. I was trying. Twitch chat is already doing the things. Well, both teams are ready, so we're probably gonna start soon. I am hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm Pinzo.
Both teams did give their ready signal.
I am also hungry, to be fair. Like, very hungry.
I guess we're waiting for official or something.
I guess.
Unlucky. And we are off, finally.
Yay! Game 2 of our best of 5 grand finals for EU. It's about to get
3x
away.
versus Wayne.
Why'd you say it like somebody's like you know those recorded voice lines where like you can tell that they just like put in whatever they need for that moment? The next station is anyway, green team here on the northern spawn will be 3x, and they're going to be running Vermont, Kremlin, San Martin, Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, Marseille, Giering, Grozboy, and Gdansk.
South spawn, we have Wayne running double Vermont, Worcester, Petropavlovsk, Minotaur, Helgumo, double Kleber, and Gdansk.
They're really bringing out the French, aren't they?
No Marseilles.
No
That's one on
Marseilles.
3 side, actually.
No
But not
Marseilles. No Marseilles at all, Henning. Not a single Marseille. There is not a
There's one.
single Marseille in my game.
Shut up. Shut up. So we do have the one leg mod Kleber again, like last game.
Is that Bison again?
Yeah.
Legmod Gearing, Legmod Des Moines. San Martin here without number. We got Kremlin and Silverblade.
The usual heavy AP Vermont.
I think Snackman might have been benched for this game.
If Wayne wins the series, I can say that heavy AP Vermont won KotS.
Shut up.
Well, I have nothing to lose here.
You do, though. You lose your pride in your clan. Well, anyway, initial deployments over at the A cap. We're going to be sending a San Martin. Gdansk is going for a very, very deep spot between the tri-caps. Grozovoy heading straight for C. What's a Grozovoy? That didn't process in my head. That's a Grozovoy. Vermont going to be like at C. Petropavlovsk going for the radar position above C. Then we've got Kremlin, Des Moines, Marseille, and Gearing all heading towards D.
Well, meanwhile, Wayne is sending 2 Klebers towards the D cap for a fast cap with the Petropavlovsk behind it. Vermont sitting in mid. Worcester going for the B cap Cove, radering as soon as the Grozovoi goes into the C cap. It's C cap, not B cap, for fuck's sakes. With the Gdansk on the 5-line small island and the Vermont just sitting there as well, trying to look for shots, and only Haragumo Minotaur going for home cap so far.
So, we're going to talk about this Grozovoy, most likely because daring is banned. But it's your basic universal destroyer. Basically, daring just completely replaced Grozovoy and everything because it just does Grozovoy's job better. It was buffed recently. It now has 12km torps instead of the old 10s, but, you know, it has a heal. It has smokes. It's basically... It has decent guns. It's a universal destroyer, Grozovoy. Just daring outclasses it in most ways.
Daring is more nimble is the biggest thing. And it obviously has Hydro.
The Grozovoy has speed boost, so...
Oh, Gdansk radar comes out, picks up sad Grozovoy. But doesn't actually get that much damage on it. In fact, the Gdansk honestly takes the worst trade here.
Fast cap was performed over at D by Rain's Kleber team, so they are slightly ahead by 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, really interesting that both teams decided to just give up 1 cap early here.
Dasta taking a 10k salvo from Angelstone. It's about all that's happening right now. So smoke blob being laid down towards the decap. We got, well, not... Oh yeah, it's already been laid. That's interesting. What is Point doing?
Wait. He is going for the 8-line island.
There's 2 Kleberts there. He knows there's 2 Kleberts there.
Yeah, but he has support.
He also has a Vermont shooting at him.
Yeah, that's less ideal. As
Yeah.
he just noticed with all his health going.
And now he has a Worcester
So
following
there-
him.
He did arrive at his position, and he does go dark, so I guess he just lives there now. Important to note here again, Wayne doesn't really have that much radar power here on D. There's a Petro, but it's a kiting Petro, and the Kleberts can't really do anything about it, so 3X is gonna reverse into the decap here, and while the Petro does have radar available, it's only a short radar. So they need to make this one count.
Where it comes out now.
Yeah, it is.
Klebert and Tara going to be looking for the salvos.
And the radar's off already.
Yep, and Vile's just going to reverse back into that cap and take a look at all the shells flying in still, though.
That's quite a lot. But most of it actually goes wide, so...
I'd like to see Vile's potential
honestly,
damage right now.
4k HP is not that bad. And
Yeah,
now
not
he
bad
can just
when you
reverse
take a
back
cap.
in, and he's gonna flip the cap.
Well,
That
there's a
means
wall of
that
torps.
Wayne's... Yeah, but he's ooh, he's actually turning. He's fine. He's actually dodging those because of that turn.
Bison's coming.
The Grozhovo is actually rotating over as well, by the way. Gearing actually gets hard spotted here by the Klebert trying to push in.
And Point walks out.
Interesting. And smacks Bison in the face.
And then he goes back into cover. Vile
That
has
was
to dodge
not a good trade for Wayne
torpedoes.
there.
Okay, they expired on his ass.
Like, Bison is down to 4.6k. That is not good.
And Taro has to dodge torpedoes at the opposite side.
I just has to, like, go on these tops again. Like, Wayne is currently just delaying D from being taken again, but they're just gonna run out of HP or wait at some point.
Got Sam Martin
There's a
on
home
Minotaur.
cap. Yep, there's a home cap push happening. Where are the Vermont guns?
Well, Lulu takes a
Vermont
set.
guns are turning. There's the Vermont salvo. Ah, lands too short. Lands too far front. 3X's Sam Martin is suffering, however. That is not... Wayne is not even smoking here. They're just running him down. And he takes a sit there from the Vermont, from the back.
Funny
I
button
think he
does
just goes
go
down
up.
here. Yeah, the funny button is up and he's just dead. He just dies.
Well, home cap push worked.
Yeah, somehow. Meanwhile, on D, the Grozhovoy, 3X's Grozhovoy just took a massive chunk as well. I think he got radared. Yeah, he got radared and just chunked to complete shit.
Yeah, he has a
Damage
couple
count is
of
down. He's on a permafire.
He's healing. He's alive. He's not enjoying himself, though.
He really isn't. And while 3X is taking D right now, they're again down a ship. Like, that kill on A was really, really bad. And they're gonna lose the A cap based off of that.
Have they generated enough income? No, they haven't. They're
They
not
will.
generating it.
It's gonna take them. It's gonna take Wayne a while to actually flip A, like at least 40 seconds. I think that's enough to flip points into their favor again, but I'm not sure if they can hold on to C that easily.
Is Worcester making a peak for B? C, sorry?
I think he's trying, but there's a very angry Vermont looking at him, so he probably shouldn't. Vermont needs to run, and he's already doing that because he's gonna run.
Vermont doesn't run.
Otherwise. Walk.
Waddle.
Yeah, but we see 3x taking the point lead here, and it's a lot of points. It's 740 points already, so Wayne is on a timer here.
So the problem is Gdansk now has to do two jobs. He has to try and zone out this push from the Minotaur, but he also has to try and screen C.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Especially since this Vermont is probably gonna walk into C at some point. Especially since it's like not a lot of points differential here, so just a few seconds of blocking would already be enough. And while Wayne is positioning up to block C, 3x can't really block anything in return. And while they do farm away the Petrol here, the Petrol is still very, very healthy. He's not really in threat of dying anytime soon. VX's Petrol did relocate a little bit though. To have a better shot at the Kleber he just face spotted.
Understandable. He might want to hide around, like.
Yeah. He probably will eventually. I hope so. Yeah, there it is. So this position makes sure that Wayne can contest by putting a ship far on the right side of the cap. Obviously, it makes it really hard for Wayne to actually put anything into C at all. Wayne is running out of time.
Yeah, there are 2 minutes left on the clock.
1.5 actually. I think they're gonna put both the Gdansk and the Kleber into the cap, and they're gonna hope that it's enough. But 3x is also just amassing forces around C.
Yeah, they don't need to block for 5 seconds.
As soon as they can't lose a ship for it though. That's like the biggest problem here. If they lose a ship for this, they're gonna lose. Petrol Raider comes out. They do find the Kleber, but he's really deep into the cap here. I think Wayne is just gonna try to block for long enough and then just leave.
Yeah. Everything's coming out on the Kleber, but he's just gonna walk off now.
It's enough already.
It's done.
And now 3x needs to start running at people. They have 45 seconds.
They're trying to focus the Vermont, but I don't know if that's going to work. Well, it's your only option down there. By the way. "30 seconds. Vermont is actually really low. He's at 13k. If he dies, the game ends immediately. Well, you're going to have to start farming now. You have 20 seconds. You have 10 seconds to kill this.
Yeah, the Kremlin salvo coming in. The Petrol dies. Vermont just walks around the corner. Yep. And just gets devastated. And the game is over.
Wayne, 2-0. Wow.
Wayne taking game 2 here. And again, 3x just with really weird mistakes. The San Martin just dying for free on the one line. Like, I think it was an unlucky sip through the stern there from the Vermont, but still. It's not ready for it, I think. It looks like. Well, I have to admit, I didn't expect this.
This is not what I was expecting either.
Well, now 3x needs to go for the reverse sweep here, or they just lose. This is definitely not a repeat of the winner's bracket final, let's say
It's
it this
not.
way. Yeah, the Kleber just blocking the cap for a few seconds was enough. So we're going to map number 3, which is Shader. Do you think Wayne is gonna pull the same strat on 3x as well?
What, the double club Gdansk again?
Better. The battleship push.
Oh, I would like to see it.
Like, it has worked really well against Shaft.
I mean, I think 3x would be prepared for that.
You would think so.
Which spawn
But you
is
would also
Wayne?
assume. That's actually an interesting question. Wayne does have South spawn.
Well,
So
they ran it
it
from
has
North
to be
spawn twice.
it has to be a new strat. The question is, do they have the same kind of strat from South?
Well, we can find out soon.
Wayne actually chose South spawn, by the way.
Interesting. Alright, let's drop the map introduction video for you if you haven't seen it enough times already. This is find it. There it is.
Here we go.
The picturesque coastlines of the maritime provinces of eastern Canada form the backdrop for a titanic clash of opposing fleets. These steep cliffs and jagged rocks will soon echo the thunder of heavy guns, and only one team will emerge supreme. This is Shatter. Shatter is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. In this new configuration, Cap Alpha on the left is arguably the safest for destroyers. Though there are plenty of nearby islands within radar range, the cap perimeter is wide open, providing unfettered access and a multitude of ways in and out. This directly contrasts with Capture Point Bravo in the center, which is more claustrophobic and has only a handful of entrances and exits. Ships caught out here typically fall under tremendous focus fire from both map edges. On the right, control of the new Charlie Cap is likely to depend heavily on commanding the island on the western edge. Expect teams to deploy ships both south of this island and to the 9-10 line on the extreme eastern edge as they vie for dominance. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Shatter.
Do we know what our bans are for this map, Annie?
Right, I could have looked that one up. Our bands are Kleber and Des Moines.
I'm assuming 3x have banned the Kleber.
Of course they did.
Yes. Well, these bans were set in advance, so they're not reacting to Kleber's strat in any way. This is literally what they picked previously. Like they pick they do their ship bans at the start of the series. Otherwise, your strat might just get turbo fucked.
I mean, they did see Wayne play the strat probably before they banned it.
Yeah.
Also, Kleber on Shatter is just a nuisance.
So it is then. Well, no.
That was a really close game, though. Imagine if the Kremlin doesn't survive at 1.8k there.
Kremlin?
I was literally, yes.
Which Kremlin?
Sorry, the Vermont. I mean.
Alright.
It was literally who dies first.
Turns out it was Anley.
Turns out it was somehow the Petro. So I'm gonna run the ad right now, so I don't have to deal with it during the game. Well, we have seen Wayne being 2-up before today. And we went all the way to map 5 afterwards.
When was that?
So... You're joking, right?
No. When was that?
Actually, last series.
Oh, right, yes. Me not smart man. I thought you meant 3x versus Rain has been map 5 before.
That's been a while. It'll be interesting to see what VX comes up with here. Or what Wayne comes up with.
Hello?
I remember some really, really fucking close shatter games in the past, honestly.
Hello?
It's possible, but I mean, Wayne currently ran. Like, the only times I saw Wayne playing this map, they like push someone's face in.
Yeah, and Glue doesn't exactly
Which-
deal well with a meat push. He's got big
I mean,
guns.
it's still pretty tanky, but yeah, if a battleship just sits in its face, it's just kind of dying. I mean, it's true for kind of every cruiser. But it usually wants to fight an attrition fight. That's sure. That's true for sure.
It's time for the cold bet. No, it's not.
No, I don't think on this map.
I've seen them run out on this map.
Actually, maybe.
I've seen them run out on this map
Right.
before. They did
Wait,
Haru
yeah, 3x did run Colby on this map on the sea flank before.
against
And
Shaft.
they giga murdered Poison.
They gear clapped the Moskva in the turn on the way at the island with the double battleship, and then they had a Haragumo smoke in its face, and the Colbert just farmed the crap out of it.
Why? There was some Colbert strats.
It
Oh
was.
no!
Yeah.
Oh no! No, there's no man. Chini mod is here.
Yes.
Yes, here. All right. What are we betting?
What? Glue counter?
Colbert. Yes, no.
I don't think, but I will be very happy to see. I will praise the church if we see it,
Right.
but I don't think so. Well, we are dropping into our third game of this best of 5 grand final for EU.
Where's that? 2-0.
This could be the last game.
Could be. Could also have this one and 2 more.
Well, let's go find out. So, the green team for this game will be 3x, and they will not be running Colbert. They will instead be running a Schlieffen, Preußen, Salem, Petropavlovsk, Minotaur, Napoli, Haragumo, Daring, and a Marceau.
South side, we have Wayne running Vermont, Schlieffen, St. Martin, Salem, Moskva, Stalingrad, Double Daring, and a Gdansk. This does not look like a pushing comp for Wayne here, considering they didn't go for the Kremlin but the Vermont instead. But it does look like quite the aggressive comp from 3x.
Taking like some builds, point in a Salem, going to be taking Heavy HE, Demolition Expert. Full DPM Salem, I guess. We got that's a very aggressive Kinney mod running his Radar Minotaur. We got Taragumo with a legendary mod. We're gonna smoke that up. Daring, we're gonna stand and stuff. Is Daring running leg mod? He's not. Okay. Marceau, gonna be running RPF AFT, no fearless. Got the Napoli fast motion, gonna be running range mod, outnumbered and top grade gunner. Petro of Anlai, gonna be running relatively standard stuff. Got the secondary build on the Schlieffen. pricing going to be around the tank build with Swift and Silence. Want to talk about that Salem at all? No? Okay. Moving on.
That Salem is pretty interesting, yeah. Just not running concealment expert for heavy HE. He's probably gonna go for a position where he's either never spotted at all because he's using an island, or he's gonna be always spotted.
Yeah, it's Lighthouse. Is that Lighthouse?
Nope. He is running concealment module.
Well then. Also running radar mod. So I think he's radar Salem. Didn't actually check.
Yes.
Schlieffen running full secondary for Rain as well.
Yeah, Wayne's chips is used standard stuff overall.
Malamu, the slot 1 DCP, not taking heavy AP Vermont. That's that special. Salem of Amazing is also running Demolition Expert, but not heavy HE. So in theory, if it goes to HE trading, which it shouldn't do, it should be AP focused mostly with Salem versus Salem, because you're going for the turrets.
Depends on the range.
Yeah, I mean, Point should theoretically win that because he has more HE alpha, in theory.
10% more is actually quite a bit.
Marceau of Solitude has managed to sneak his way into the B cap. We'll be taking that immediately.
Yep. There's no radar coverage from Wayne at all, so no contest. This week's initial deployment looks interesting. What can you tell me about it?
Initial deployments. Heading over at the A cap, we have Haraguma, Minotaur, Petropavlovsk. B cap, we have a Salem, that's already spotted, and then we have the Sleeping behind that. Marceau at B, as we mentioned, and Preußen's going for the gap between BC, along with Daring Napoli at C. That's a very heavy A push.
Yep. Meanwhile, Wayne is running Gdansk Daring into the A cap with a Salem far behind. Vermont is currently the one going for the 4 line, while the Schlieffen is positioning itself on the 6 line, next to the gap. Moskva is going for the 7 line island to assist the Daring and capping on C. And Stalingrad, San Martin currently going wide. I think the Stalin is going for the F-line island there below the C cap.
Looks to be so. Moscow Radar comes out, finds the Marceau, does not find the Preußen or the Daring.
I think
Preußen's
the
going to
Preußen's
wander
gonna
out
get
right
into
now.
range. Yeah. Makes sense. He actually has to angle to the Salem here next to the B cap. And the Napoli is also trying to use this broadside, and he does actually get a good chunk. So Moskva is down 20k HP just off that.
I think the Preußen got a salvo out, unfortunately, though.
Moskva's not spotted, so I don't think he can get one there. Tao's Daring also took a lot of damage on the A cap. Yeah, he's currently being raided by the Minotaur. He's still inside the radar range here, so there could be more damage coming through. It's another 10 seconds. Salem did reverse for some shots as well, but it doesn't look like much more is coming from that. But still, that's a lot of HP gone. Wayne does take the C cap. Much happening right now.
No.
I think the most likely we'll see is going to be happening here on the A cap with the Petropavlovsk of Anleitung just running into A now. And he does radar the Gdansk here. Question is, can anyone even damage this guy? Currently, it's only the Minotaur really shooting him. Petro shooting AP, also just not connecting, so the Gdansk is not taking any damage.
Invincible. Conga line was a Salem, by the way, on the Minotaur.
Yeah, but the Salem is parked perfectly here to avoid that. So unlikely that anything is happening to him. Gdansk is smoking up, starts farming the Petro. Vader comes out to actually ensure that Petro is spotted. Also picking up the Haragumo for like 2 salvos maybe. But that's it. Conga line going past the Salem. Petro forced to damage con here. Also chops coming for him. Petro can also just not reverse that far, considering there's a very angry Vermont looking for him. Salem Raider going off now. Ish. There we go. This Petro looks really farmable. Is it just me?
Yeah. We got some Schlieffen on Schlieffen violence right now, though, in the middle. Not too aggressive or anything, but they're trading. Actually, Snackman looks very farmable now. He's very far forward. And if you're that far forward, there's only one way you can go, and that's even more forward. And I don't think it's a good idea
The problem
right
is
now.
that Wayne is gonna have issues actually spotting him. There's no Vader cruiser on B at all, so he can just go dark. If he decides to like damage con and stuff. Meanwhile, we have 3x's Marceau is gonna probably try to poke into the C cap here.
Yeah, he's been trying for a while, but he's been caught in Schlieffen and Moscow Hydros. Yeah, there's a Stalin guy.
Vader coming out from 3x's Pedro Pavlovsk again. Finds the Dam and the Gdansk. Haragumo now opening up as well on the Gdansk. Doesn't do too much damage. But now the Haragumos are smoking up the Petro here, so he can reverse out of this position. Vader coming out. That's like a Gdansk Raider, so it's gonna turn off very, very quickly. These tops are Hydroid, but I think one might be connecting anyways. Yep. One connection. Salem is going forward a little bit here. There's now Raidering as well. Picks up the Petro again. They're just gonna commit for the Petro kill here. Minotaur gets caught by the Salem pushing out as well. But right now it's literally all about this Petro Pavlovsk on the A cap. Meanwhile, Wayne is also just contesting B here, and this gonna get this.
Stuck the daring in there.
Petro forced to use damage con. Petro doesn't have a heal anymore as well, so this Raider is active for another 15 seconds. During this time, the Salem can do a lot of damage, but the Salem is also suffering. So it's already using a heal here. And this Minotaur has his broadside here. So he's definitely forced to reverse. And I'm pretty sure the Minotaur is going to commit for the kill here. So even if they get the Petro, I'm not sure if the Salem survives.
Pyro does go down.
Can they trade here? There's conga lines heading for the Salem as well. And I'm pretty sure they're connecting. Oh, Kiniwa takes a big hit from the Vermont though. Salem does go down, so it is a trade.
Kiniwa took a what, sorry?
I don't even know what I said.
He said he took a shit. Professional casters here in the grand final of King of the Sea.
So it's gonna try to run away now. Pop's damage con now is going dark. Yeah, he is dark, so he should be fine. So it is a trade, and 3x is already getting back the
HP bar though.
Getting farmed.
So is Dastard actually. Or he was.
I mean, Malimu is also not doing that well. He still has fields though. And honestly, A-Cap is looking really well for 3x now. Both the Gdansk and Daring did take quite a bit of damage. And while the Minotaur also... The Minotaur can heal up a bit, and the Minotaur can just provide radar support for his Haragumo. That's all they really need. Like 3x is just ticking 2 caps again. And I don't think they're gonna have a like Wayne is gonna have an easy time contesting B. Here I'm coming up for 3x as a Minotaur in 5 seconds. It's probably gonna put him at like 15 to 20k. Something along those lines.
Masquerader comes out, picks up literally nothing.
That's a weird way to.
I think he's looking for the Salem. Or the Preußen or the Schlieffen or see what's in B.
Dusted is not having a good time.
He's not.
He's currently
and if he
being
goes forwards,
highwood by the Preußen, and he actually doesn't have a safe angle.
yeah, he's getting farmed by the daring from here. There's a radar out from Lulu, so it'll force the daring
Oh,
back a little bit.
A-cap, the Harugumo got caught here and took a massive Vermont cyber here. So that HP advantage I was talking about earlier, it's gone. But the Gdansk is being currently Minotaur waited in return.
Yeah, but
Schlieffen
nobody's
reverse
down
is
here.
out just for secondary farm. So the Gdansk needs to leave. Like, this is gonna keep happening for another 20 seconds.
Ah, yeah, goodness.
Well, the AI gunners are not cooperating. Schlieffen is out of fields, by the way.
That's
is out of fields.
He's had a bad time. But he's still alive.
look at-
Marceau and Daring are going
Look
to
at
try
this
and...
Gdansk Raider coming out. He does catch the Minotaur and the Harugumo, but can actually anyone shoot there? I don't think they can. Vermont is trying. Can he lob that?
Yes.
He can, a little bit. Doesn't get the shells low enough for sits, but that's at least some chip damage. But he just keeps spraying this Gdansk smoke. And these shells are looking really good, usually. Like, he knows the Gdansk is probably gonna be on the closer part of that smoke screen. But he's not
hitting
hitting.
him. Got a couple of ricochets,
he is,
so he knows
actually.
where he is. Like, you can see the shell graphics. You know you got... Well, you can see you got a ribbon, so he
Yeah.
knows. And Taro gets caught in a radar from the Salem. Harugumo going to be opening him on that. Dastat still suffering.
This
But
is
Angel's
not
still
looking
tied
good for
as
Wayne.
well.
Wayne does flip the B cap, but East is in time. They are technically winning on those T caps if they don't lose anything. But I'm not sure
Yeah.
if Dusted is gonna survive this for long enough.
But you can just put Angel Stone in the middle.
I mean, Angel Studis is gonna wait for his next Hydro, which is coming up in 25 seconds, and then Dusted is probably gonna die.
Also, they're in C. San
Also,
Martin radar
they're in
comes
C.
out. Binds both
There's
Daring
also-
and Marceau.
Yeah, there's also Stalin Raider after that, but San Martin actually takes a sit here, takes
Oh.
2 sits here from the Preußen.
He's having
So
a bad
he needs
time.
to just leave. And now the Stalin Raider comes out, and after that it's just over. Preußen also popping his Hydra now, so the Schlieffen is spotted again. And during all that time, the C-Cup is just blocked. So no points ticking here. Look at Wayne's Vermont, by the way.
He's on the 10 line.
Oh, do they
Long
actually get the Harugumo here? The Harugumo gets caught completely unaware by the Vermont
yeah.
and just dies. Okay. So Wayne definitely has a shot here.
Well,
They
Kinnymod's
lose
not
C,
in...
but they...
Kinnymod's position isn't tenable. Also, they're not getting the kill on Dastat anytime soon, apparently. Because they rotate the DDs to cap A. C even.
Point is now rotating over for an angle on the Daring here. Doesn't quite connect, and Point is now spotted, and I'm pretty sure the Schlieffen can shoot that if he wanted to. I don't think he chooses to do that right now. But Wayne does take the A-cap, and now they're leading, and in 2 minutes they're winning. And Point is now, yeah, getting chunked by Evermont.
That wasn't even all the guns. Angel Stone's making his move. Point is doing something. Kinnymod is being very careful to not give too much of himself, because otherwise there's like a ready and waiting Vermont.
Oh, Gdansk is actually spotted here. He's gonna be high road. He's down to 1.7k.
Torp's on point, Torp's on point.
Hayden doesn't have Hydro. He's collecting those. He's stating 3, he's dead.
Can they get anything out of this?
Is this it? 3x does flip the B cap, but they're losing C again. And the Schlief is not killable.
Two minutes left on the clock, 3 minutes left in the game. Schlieffen has shells coming into him. Then Schlieffen's killable. Schlieffen's killable.
Then they finally focus him down. Hydro is gonna one out in 7 seconds, by the way. If the Schlieffen survives until then, he might actually live. Hydro is now out.
Snackman's dead.
Schlieffen's stuck. Snackman's dead. 988. It's 10 seconds. I think that's it. It's over. It's actually over.
Rain have 3-0'd 3x.
Now that's a thing to say. The king is dead. Long live
Long
the king.
live the king.
Wow. Congratulations. Like, honestly. They definitely got their revenge finally. And they definitely got their revenge from the winners bracket final, let's say it this way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our new King of the Sea on the EU region here.
Yeah? I don't have much else. I don't have anything to say. I'm shocked, honestly.
I mean, props to Wayne. They exploited everything that 3x gave them, and 3x just couldn't find a way into the games. And with that, Wayne is gonna go home with the King of the Sea flag.
And the bonus package thingamajiggy.
I think the first few placements actually get the bonus package. But yeah. Well,
That
this
used to be
is
just
not
the
how I
KotS.
expected the series to go, but here
It
we
used to just
are.
be the KotS winner flag. Like, it used to just be the winner flag gave the bonuses. But now I think it's just the team that wins gets that bonus.
You get the personal merit thing for winning. The tier 10 bonus package, I think a few placements get, but the personal merit bonus, that's actually like the bonus the old flag gave. That's something only the winner gets.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. That was a good game. Just managing their resources better.
Rain stomped some newcomer clan called 3x.
No one ever know. Honestly, considering that this is 3x's first tournament, I think they did really well, right? Wow. Honestly, especially the last map, honestly looked kind of won for 3x. But Wayne did some really nice rotations. The Vermont rotation towards the 1-line actually just broke 3x's defense there on the A cap. Was really interesting.
I I'm genuinely surprised at what just happened.
That happens. And with that, Wayne also takes first seat on the internationals next weekend. And with they're taking first seat. 3x is gonna accompany them to the international, and I think Shaft is going there as well, because EU did win the international tournament last King of the Sea. We get an extra seed. So yeah, 3x Wayne Shaft are gonna go to the international with Wayne taking top seed, 3x taking second seed, and Shaft with third seed, where they're gonna go and club Asia, NA, and China.
Yeah.
You're shocked. I can
I
see.
am! Hey, Baz didn't throw.
Sorry?
Baz didn't throw.
Baz wasn't playing.
That was the meme last time. Rain won.
You see. Well, I think we're done here. I didn't expect to be done here.
Yeah.
But Wayne just decided to say, you know what, we're done now. We played 5 games in the first best of 5. How about we do it in 3? And they did it. So, do you have any last words for us here?
Congratulations to Rain. Well, they deserved it. I can't wait to see the rematch in the International Grand Final.
Honestly, same.
Yeah. Because 3x 3-0'd Rain 3-0'd 3x. We're getting a fucking decider series in the Grand Final of Internationals. That's happening.
Well, I'm all for it.
Can we have a best of fucking 7?
Just play all the maps in the pool.
Yep. Fuck it, best of 14. We'll play both spawns.
Well, but that's for next weekend.
And
this
then,
weekend, we are done.
If we go to game 15, decider on Ocean.
Sarah should be hiring you. Alright.
Let's go. I'm looking
I'm
around.
done.
I'm
done. Emotionally, I'm done. My throat is done. I'm hungry. Congratulations to Wayne. Well-deserved victory. Finally got the revenge on 3x / Penta / however the fuck they want to be called tomorrow.
3-0.
And we're gonna be back next weekend with the internationals. So, goodbye, everyone.
Bye.